Hi everybody. This today we're just talking about the Japanese New Year's and oh no, crap. We'll just be talking about the Japanese New Year and their different traditions that happen the first 3 days of the New Year. And each year has its own zodiac animal. This year 2020, is the third of the 12 zodiacs, which is the tiger. The first tradition is the celebration. The first tradition is the celebration of the last day of the year, which is December 31st. Hi, Mr. J. This is a day where they clean the pay any debts and purify themselves and their belongings in different rituals, mostly Shinto rituals. For dinner, they eat a bowl of either soba noodles or like udon noodles. Usually plain, but some of them have like toppings based on different local delicacies. And they eat either soba or udon noodles because there's a tradition that associates eating longer noodles with having a long life and being able to cross over from year to year. After dinner, they bathe for a while, again, to purify themselves. And then once it gets close to the midnight, they walk and they either visit a Buddhist temple or a Shinto shrine, is when they bring in the last few hours of the new year. Hi, Chris. Each of these shrines have their own rituals to bring in the new year. At the Shinto shrine, you have to purify yourself again before you enter the shrine, which is it has a specific ritual on how to do it. You pray at the shrine after you do it, which you clap 3 times, bow, clap again, and then pray. After you pray at the shrine, each Shinto shrine has like the stand where you buy charms or amulets for good luck, and each has their own. It's kind of like a fortune cookie, but like amulet size. So if you get a bad fortune, you tie it to a tree at the shrine and it won't come true. But if you get a good one, you sign your name on it, and you actually get 2. You get a wooden one and then a paper one. The paper wooden one you keep. Well, you sign your name on it and then you put it on the shrine. The paper one you keep. And then you return your paper ones from last year back to the same shrine so they can get burned. At the Buddhist temple, they have this really large bell in the middle of it, and it's rung 107 times before midnight, and then like the last ring, which would be the 108th, is rung right after it hits midnight, so it's technically in the new year. And the 108 ring symbolize getting rid of the 108th earthly temptations in Buddhism, which is how you hit nirvana and become a Buddha. Hi, Cece. There's also this Japanese superstition called Hatsume, which means first dream of the new year. So there's a saying, Ichifuji ni taki, san nasubi, which is pretty much the translations of what are the luckiest things for you to dream about. And they're supposed to guarantee you a happy, healthy, prosperous year. The first lucky item is Mount Fuji, which is Japan's highest mountain, also most sacred mountain on the island. So that's like a given. The second is Taka, which means hawk, because Japanese people associate hawks with being a clever, strong bird. The third thing is an eggplant. And it's not what you think. The Japanese word for eggplant is nasu or nasubi, which sounds similar to another word that's nasu, which is a word that's associated with achieving something great. That's not what it's for. But yeah, the first dream of the new year isn't on December 31st that night going into the new year. It's actually the first night, official night of the new year, which is the night of January 1st. Because they don't really, on the 31st, Japanese people don't really sleep as much because they're still doing all those celebrations and they're at shrines and stuff. Sometimes they get drunk because there's this fermented rice drink that's slightly alcoholic, but some people just also drink sake, which is rice wine. But later on the 1st, there's this custom called Toshidama, which is where all adult relatives give children and their family some money. It's usually based on their age of the children. Like you're 5, so you get 5 yen, which is a little less than $5. $5 USD. But like some people can give bigger amounts. It just depends on the person. It's not uncommon to have people who will give like a child $50 USD. But it's usually in small origami envelopes, which are like really colorfully decorated. And previously they would give the money with mochi, which is a rice sweet. It's made out of rice flour, and then oranges, because vitamin. Is it D? Is it vitamin D? Is it vitamin C in oranges or vitamin D? It's for the vitamins. I'm not sure which one it is. What? Rice. Leave me alone. That's mean. Really? I can't do it. I mean, maybe. That's the end of my presentation. That wasn't me that time. I knew I would get. I knew this probably would happen because there was an eggplant on the thumbnail. But yeah, thank you for coming to my Cairo talk. I'm not coming back from the laugh fest. I'm trying to calm down. But yes, that's all I had to say today. I have a fun one next time. gonna be great. See you later. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. J. Oh, they technically they celebrate from the 1st to the 3rd. Sometimes they mostly get the 1st off if it's like on a off work. If it's usually on a work day, because Japanese people do work a lot. But yeah, they usually get the first 3 days of the year off, which is great. Thank you, Cece. Bye. Thank you, Chris.